What's up, family? It's your girl, F.A., back with Real Talk with F.A. You know that idea you've had years ago, months ago, or even days ago? Yep, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For some of you, you just had a flash of in your mind. So yes, that one. Have you done anything about it? What's stopping you? Have you even tried? What's going on? Listen to me, my brothers and sisters. When God gave you that idea, He gave it to you specifically because He trusts you and He knows you can do it. Yes, I know when you compare yourself, you look at yourself now and the big idea that God gave you, you're just like, God, you must be tripping. Something's wrong because I don't think you chose the right person. But guess what, honey? He didn't choose Sally. He didn't choose John, Edward, Matthew, all these other people. He chose you. He chose you. He chose you because He believes in you. So don't cut yourself short. Don't count yourself out. Go ahead and do it, even when it doesn't look like you're capable of doing it. Even when it doesn't look like, that the physical picture, it doesn't match with what God has given you, what God has told you. Go ahead and do it. I say this because of the conversation I had with the Lord last night. So last night I was lying on my bed and I had so many thoughts, and I was talking with the Lord, and not physically, but in my mind. And I told Him two things. I said, Lord, what I asked Him, I should say, I said, first thing first. Well, I told Him to ask Him because I was doing some stuff last night, okay? I said, Lord, the first thing first is, I don't want that by the time you call me on earth, that all I was ever known for was the girl who was just on YouTube, or the girl who, who went to church all the time, or what. I don't know. I want to make sure that I leave an impact that the world will never forget. We are still speaking about Catherine Coleman. We're still speaking about Kenneth Hagin and the late Billy Graham, and et cetera, et cetera. I want to be part of that. And you gave me an idea specifically for women called the Dynamite, where you want me to partner with you in raising women that will transform society. Now, if you're from my church, you know where I got that from, right? But raising women that will transform society. I've started it. So every time I start, it's always short-lived, or, nothing comes out of it, et cetera, et cetera. How do I do that? What can I do? Like, I need you to help me, because 2020, it's closing slowly, and I don't want this year to end without doing anything. Secondly, I've had the honor of leading people to Christ, introducing people to you, but Lord, I don't want, when I look to my left, look to my right, and I've led everybody else, but I don't see my family members in heaven. It's an honor to lead others to Christ, but my family members, they gotta be there with me, Lord. They have to be waiting with me. I want to see my parents, my siblings, my cousins, aunties, uncles. I want to see them. So how can I get these people to be led to Christ? I don't know when I fell asleep. All these thoughts was in my head. But then finally, a couple weeks ago, and I say this to say because of what happened to me when I was coming home early this afternoon. My mentor told me, he's like, you need to get a board. And I'm the type of person, I love writing stuff, so I was already having an idea to get a board. But I don't know if y'all can relate. It's like whenever you need something, all of a sudden that thing is not in the stores anymore. But when you don't need it, it's everywhere. So I was board hunting, y'all. And finally, when I got my board, I was on my way home and I was listening to a sermon. And then just like an idea, whoop, just popped in. And I'm just like, God, you've got to be kidding me. You could have literally told me this 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Like, why did you not tell me earlier? And then I saw a picture of my current planner, and it read, the Dynamite's first annual conference, October 24th, 2020, 11 a.m. And then the other pictures of my other planner came to mind, and all they had written on it was the Dynamites. That's it. Nothing else. Absolutely nothing. I say this to say because it taught me a lesson that writing down your stuff is amazing. It's great. You're better than others who don't write, but make sure it leads to actions. Make sure it's so specific, SMART goals. For those that know me, I'm very, very, very key about SMART goals. And I'm just like, God, I haven't been listening to my own advice until this year. And I finally did it. So what is that vision that God has given you, whether big or small? My brothers and sisters, write it down, make it clear, make it specific. And once again, stop counting yourself out. Stop, cutting yourself short. He gave it to you for a reason. You can do it. He's already equipped you to do it. So I'm super excited for what God is about to do this season in my life. I'm super excited for the lives that are going to be impacted. So stay in tune, stay alerted, like get ready, y'all. Get ready, because FA and the Dynamites, we are coming. We are coming October 24th, 2020, 11 a.m. We are coming. More information will be out very soon. Remember, if you don't get anything out of everything I've said, just know this. God loves you. He trusts you. He believes in you. He's your number one cheerleader, and I am your number two cheerleader. Love you guys. Have an amazing afternoon. See you next time.